watching on YouTube, and welcome back to Digimon World 4. That's right, the playthrough is still going, despite what everyone else would expect. Alright, if everyone could press A, please. Let me just make sure that we get into the game here effectively. Alright, I'll go first. Get into slot A.
I'm still green. Oh, I can see all 4 save files. We're off to a good start.
Alright, Shroom, you load slot A. Make sure we get in here. Go ahead and load your character, too. Yeah, click it. Alright, RTK. This is amazing. It's actually working. Can you believe it?
Everyone's level 7 so far.
Your go, Liam.
Is it called Digimon? Or
yeah, call.
HP I have. Oh my lord.
Look how much HP that Shroom has.
I know, it's crazy.
Heck yeah.
He's a bulky boy. All right, here we go.
I'm
calling me fat.
Oh man. All right. The start of this stream and subsequently like the first video or maybe even 2 is gonna be a lot of me explaining stuff that I've discovered. So after last stream, I think it's Liam who's not moving. Liam, hello.
Who am I?
You're Veemon. Like, are you okay? Can you move?
I wasn't clicked on the game.
Oh, there. Okay, cool. This way.
I need to change my weapon. I need
Yeah. We're gonna. Everyone wanted to menu to look at weapon options. How far behind is YouTube? About 5 videos right now. So not much. Only about half a stream of last stream. So since last stream went well, and we were all like, this was a fun time, we'll keep playing, I decided to take some free time. I loaded up another character, which I actually couldn't use a save file for. No, wait, this way. Because it turns out that there might be some way to make it where Dolphin lets you use a save slot B, but I don't know how to make that happen. So I had to use save states for the other character because otherwise I'd have to save over one of our 4 characters. But I played as that character to figure out how technique works and how weapons work and how digivolving works. And it's wild. Liam, what are you doing in my Twitch chat?
I didn't do anything.
I think you're doing something.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, man.
Cheer for Veemon. Veemon's everyone's favorite.
Oh, man. I'm pretty sure all you wanted to equip was that beta thing that you equipped.
I think so, because I just got the 30 stab stat for it.
Yeah, you just got enough for it. Alright, so I'll talk about technique first. So we all know how, like, technique ranking up goes. It's, like, kind of RNG-based. Whenever you make contact, you have a chance of getting it up. The more you have, the easier it is to level up. I've also learned that there's a cap for it, depending on your level. I don't know the formula for it, but I know that when I was playing on my own, I got to, like, level 8 or 9 as the Veemon I was testing stuff as, and I got to like 300 300 sword skill, slash skill, whatever, and then it's like, you can't get any more. And until I leveled up, and then it let me get more. Does anyone else need to change weapons?
Don't think so.
Yeah, I think I might, so I'm gonna look. But anyways, so that's how technique works. I also learned something about the weapons, because I got up to 210 slash, and I had the weapon that Liam got. It's like 210, and it's like the Skull Greymon swords. You guys remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do I have? 100, right? So
yeah.
If I have a 30 bash or something, I should be able to equip it, or a 90 even. That's bash 210. Can't get that yet. It does have the word maul in it, so I like that. That might be the only good bash thing I have. Yeah, it's also.
Grand
Is that one
blade.
different?
That sounds cool.
Double axe.
It is different, yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 different. That's interesting. So that makes a lot more sense now. Originally, I was under the impression, by the way, I need to go sell stuff or like put stuff in storage because I have too much.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we should. Let's go sell next, and then after we sell, we'll put stuff in the bank if we don't want to sell something. So selling stuff is going to be this way.
So how am I getting my slash up, Chaos?
Getting your slash up is to just keep hitting and hoping, pretty much.
Okay. I thought you was going to tell us some grand secret.
No. You started getting some last time, so now it should start to waterfall. Like, as you get more, you just get more and more and more. Because, like I told you, when I was playing single player, which meant I got all of the contact, I got up to, like, 300, and I didn't even beat Death Valley. So, like, once you get up to, like, because I'm at, like, 100 right now, right? Once you get up to, like, 30-ish, then it just keeps going and going and going.
Okay, so we was correct in that assumption.
Did you learn how to upgrade gun better?
Digivolve into a Digimon that specializes in gun. But also, I didn't test it, but if you get your stab really high, then by default, your other things should start going better.
Sounds like a job for Deputymon.
Yeah, to be honest. But, so, the thing I learned about the weapons is I was under the impression, at least what I expected, was that they would just be the same weapon but better, basically, like they would play the exact same. That is not the case. The weapons are actually like, it changes the gameplay style completely. So,
Really?
for instance, I also played as a Guilmon, and yeah, I'm gonna sell that. I played as a Guilmon, and I got the Guilmon up to 210 stab, and I equipped the, I think it's called the double rapier, and it made it to where you held 2 rapiers. One of them you swung like a short sword, just like how Veemon and Dorumon swing their sword, and within like half a second after swinging it, you would stab forward like the normal stab move.
Dude, that sounds sick.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, so
That
like,
sounds
and
cool.
the double Greymon swords, they were a double swing too. So like, the weapons are actually like, they get better gameplay-wise and mechanic-wise if you get enough tech to equip them. So, you know, even more reason to want to get enough tech to be able to equip them. I also learned that tech is like, it takes into account that this game was designed to be, here's someone else menu. It was definitely designed to be replayed multiple times in NG pluses, because you can get weapons that need like 4,000 skill points to equip.
Ah, yes.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Which
do I
wouldn't happen until you like NG plus the game once or twice. But that's
need all these power medals?
those are mods. You don't really need them. I would maybe keep one but sell the others.
Okay.
Eat them.
Yeah, just eat them.
Gain their power.
Is there a way to sell more than one at a time?
Nope. I tried to
Ah.
figure out some way to do that too, and there was not. I would keep that
So-
element core, by the way, if I were you.
Yeah, that's what I was
So-
gonna do.
You wanted to explain Digivolving to us as well.
Alright,
Do you wanna wait until we
Digivolving
actually
is
Digivolve?
wild. Keep the double rapier. You definitely want that. If you have something that... No, keep.
Keep it?
Yeah, keep it. It's 210 stab. That's the really good weapon I just told you about.
Oh, okay.
You
okay,
loser.
okay.
You just can't equip it yet. But Digivolving, before I begin this explanation, I want to remind everyone that this game is poorly designed, because it's insane. So,
No.
we explained last time that there's a loop between all of the rookies, right? Like, the rookies can digivolve into one another by just going
Yeah.
through the loop. So, that's one way to digivolve, and that's only by getting to level 16. To get any other Digivolution, so to get Mega level Digimon, and I'm going to preface this by saying that there is one Ultimate level Digimon, but I'm just always going to say Mega level for simplicity's sake, because there's only one Ultimate, and I don't know why. But to get but all the others are Megas, so I'm just gonna say Mega, and if anyone comments in the video or says in chat, Chaos, you said where Garurumon when talking about Megas, but that's an Ultimate level Digimon. Shut up. It's the only one that's Ultimate, so I'm just going to call them Megas. RTK, don't buy a weapon.
I know, I was
What
just
is
looking at him.
Beam Magnum?
Yeah,
love
I've got
it.
one of those. It's a skill 90 shot thing. But, so, first of all, some Megas are locked behind your difficulty mode. And to get the higher difficulties, you have to beat the game in NG+. So, some of them are locked off just because you have to be in hard mode or very hard mode to get them, because they're better. So, in normal mode, there are 4 Megas that can be unlocked, one of which is actually an Ultimate, but their stats are all still similar. So, the 4 Megas in our pool are Weregarurumon X, War Greymon X, Hercules Kabuterimon X, and then Clavis Angemon. And I guess Clavis Angemon doesn't have an X at the end of his name because he's a natural carrier of the X-Antibody. That probably doesn't mean anything to you three, but to some of my viewers who know Digimon lore, that means something to them.
I've never even heard of Clavis Angemon.
He's a main character in Digimon World DS. Also, Gogglehead, I just saw your cheer. Thank you for cheering. But, so those are the 4 options. Each of the rookies can digivolve into 2 of those 4 Megas. To get the Megas, you have to complete a side quest. There are like 9 or 10 side quests in the game, but only specific ones give specific Digivolutions for completing them. The 2 side quests that can give you Megas in normal mode are Undead Yard and Item Road are the options. So, does anyone else need to menu, or are we done? Okay, Shroom's still has to go.
I haven't yet.
Alright, cool. I just wanted to make sure I didn't need us to, like, actually get doing something before I continued. But, so you have to do one of those 2 side quests. To unlock the side quests, you have to do 2 things. 1, you have to save all 10 Digi-Elves from Numa Numa River, which is the next area we're going to, and we're gonna save them all when we go.
Easy.
After you save them all, each side quest has its own unique secondary requirement that you have to do to be able to get it. By the way, Shroom, I would keep 1 power medal and sell any others you have if you're kind of trying to figure out what to do with that.
You got a lot of
Yeah.
stuff, Shroom.
I would also
Holy-
sell, like, all of your Battlehawks.
Yep, I'm on it.
But,
It's like an aviary.
But, so, the two side quests that we care about for normal mode are Item Road and Undead Yard, because they can give us Digivolutions in normal mode. Now, this is where it gets really good, because you want to know what the secondary requirement to unlock Item Road is?
Yeah, why not?
Beat the final boss.
Oh, sweet.
So, you can't do Item Road unless you beat the final boss, therefore you cannot get that Digivolution at all without beating the game first. Undead Yard is actually doable. Undead Yard, you have to have 2 different Digivolutions already unlocked. Now, question for the class, how do we unlock another Digivolution to be able to do Undead Yard if we can't do the side quests to get the Digivolutions?
Cheat.
Does anyone have a legitimate answer?
Do we have to become the other rookies?
Exactly! RTK gets a
no.
gold star. Going through the rookie loop counts as Digivolutions. Now, here's something that I actually didn't test by mistake, and I don't know the answer to. For Undead Yard, you have to have 2 Digivolution options to be able to challenge it. I don't know if the Digimon you started as counts. So...
So you can't just go... Wait, so you can't just go...
I don't know. You might have to Digivolve once. No, I'm not wrong about Undead Yard, because I tested it, chat. But, also, even if the Undead Yard requirement, someone in chat is saying it's not Digivolving, it's being level 16. You get the Digivolution at level 16, so either way, I'm still right. You have to get to level 16 to Digivolve. But I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have 2 Digivolutions. I saw multiple things online saying the exact same thing, so I'm pretty certain I'm right. And there's no way to test that because you get the Digivolution and you get to level 16 at the exact same time. So they're basically the same. You're saying the exact same thing.
Is this thing worth keeping?
Huh?
No,
I'd sell it. Also, I know I'm right because I looked up the requirements on hard mode. On hard mode, it's not level-based either. On hard mode, you have to have 5 Digivolutions, and on very hard mode, you have to have 8 Digivolutions to do Undead Yard. So, the requirement for Undead Yard is Digivolving. You're the one who's wrong, chatter. I'm sorry. But, so, I think we only have to get to level 16 and do the Digivolve once, and then we should be able to do it. If not, we'd have to get the new rookie we change into to level 16 to get another Digivolve and then do it. But I think we only have to get to level 16 once.
Okay.
Let's wait. No. Let's go with this. Let's go. Yeah,
So
let's just go. We
You
should
want to buy
go.
some item discs real quick, or?
Oh, do people need to buy item discs?
I think I do.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and keep menuing.
I could use some.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what I have either. But so anyways. That's how you can unlock Undead Yard. Undead Yard, the recommended level for like single player is like level 25 to 30 to be able to do it because it's time-based. You have to beat 279 enemies, and the game keeps track of the number for you on screen. You have to beat 279 enemies in 30 minutes, and it gives you the Digivolution. And that's how you get your Mega. Because we only have one option, our Digivolutions are already chosen for us. Because you can only do the one side quest that gives you the one Digivolve. Agumon, which is Shroom, gets Guilmon X for his Digivolve. Liam gets Agumon, because that's what Veemon Digivolves into.
Shroom, I don't think you bought those because you didn't hit buy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is Guilmon gets Hercules Kabuterimon X, so that's RTKs. And then, I get Wergarurumon X. Those Digimon, I looked up what they specialize in for tech, too. So, Wergarurumon X is Slash, so the swords, like what Veemon has. Hercules Kabuterimon is, I believe, Blunt, so the axes. Agumon is Stab. And then Guilmon is Crush, which is the dual swords that you start with, that we used once early in the playthrough, if you remember.
That doesn't make any sense that I become the one that's blunt when I specialize in stab.
Well, none of the Digivolutions
Yeah,
actually, like, none of the Digivolutions, like, they all have their unique tech things. They're not meant to, like, go, like, from a stab into a stab, etc. They're just their own unique things that have their own unique techs. Because, like, Agumon uses Blunt, but he Digivolves into Guilmon, who specializes in Crush.
Okay.
I don't think I need items, but I'm gonna double check.
You
No,
don't.
Mr.
You deposited.
$6,000.
Yeah, exactly. You deposited a load of bits last time.
Yeah, I don't have any HP discs because it's letting me buy 9, so I'm gonna...
Oh, is that? I was about to say it's not very like it's really annoying that it doesn't do what every other game in existence does when it goes. This is how many you have in your bag currently.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you can just do the math if you need to. That's fine. Is everyone good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, I think we should go to Gobbly Fortress to start, because that's what I used to do when I played this game whenever I loaded it up, because it's right at the entrance of Death Valley, and we can just go beat a bunch of Goblimon for tech and experience.
How many times do we think I'm going to spam items this time?
Oh, it's Leo!
You only did that like twice last time.
I lost a lot of HP discs.
All right, so that's how you get your Digivolutions, that's how you get Undead Yard, and that's how you get the Digivolutions. Now, there's still one more crazy little wrinkle in the thing. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so I figured out how story progression works in the game as well, because you know we save our Digimon. We don't really save the game in terms of story, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Story progression is locked to, hey, tech up, let's go.
I got a tech up too.
Let's go, boys. I'm telling you, it waterfalls. Like, you just get more and more and more. Story progression is locked to first player's Digimon. So it's locked to my Digimon. If we loaded up the game and first player, if it was me, if I chose to, if I loaded up RTK's character or Liam's character, it would have started us back at the very beginning of the game.
Okay.
But the good news is that, like, your experience and stuff doesn't, like, it doesn't take any of that. No, none of you get a gate disc.
Did you guys just see me do 23 damage?
Good job.
That was crazy.
I knew you could do
didn't. You're lying.
Up this way is Gobbly Place. This is where we want to go to get some experience.
Ah!
But, so anyways, where was I? What was I just saying? I've totally lost my train of thought.
Your character story being tied to your first character.
Right. So if we loaded up the game as one of you in first player, then the story progression would start over. But your Digimon would still be like level 7 or whatever. And if you had any Digivolutions, you'd still have that because that gets saved. But just your story progression would reset. Okay. Because of that, side quests are also locked to story progression and therefore locked to first player. Which means if we do Undead Yard and complete it, the only one that gets a Digivolution is me because it thinks that you guys are still at the very start of the game and therefore haven't unlocked Undead Yard.
That's so bad.
It's actually terrible. It's one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. Get him, Shroom. Get him, Shroom. So, but like I said, we don't lose any of our, if anyone didn't max out their HP discs, there are plenty of them in there. You should go ahead, go ahead and heal and pick it up if you need to.
I can't pick it up. There we go.
Yeah, I think you accidentally used 2 HP discs while you were trying to do it.
Usually. That usually happens.
Down this way, down this way. So, with that being said, the only one who can get a Digivolution is me, because I'm first player. However, we could, because we'd be super high level and be able to speedrun it, all you have to do is get through Numa Numa River to unlock it, as long as your Digimon are high enough level. So we could reach high enough level and get the rookie Digivolutions in this save file, and then we would just have to like redo up to Numa Numa River with one of you playing as first player, and then you could get your Digivolutions.
Ah.
I have to play it. I have to play this game twice.
No, 4 times. 1 for each character, because everyone has to do it.
Well, I hope chat wasn't looking forward to that content.
Go away, go away. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Once we're like level 16, which is when we'd be able to do Undead Yard anyway. Get out of here. RTK, did you die?
Hello? How did I do that?
I mean, your HP hit 0. That's how you did that.
Raised it. But anyways, because we know what we're doing now, and we'll also, like, by the time we would want to do it, we'd be strong enough to, like, 2-shot everything if we were to redo Death Valley. I think we could get to the other people unlocking that. Shroom, you're using... Stop, Shroom! Shroom, stop! You closed your menu! He just kept using HP discs. He just kept going.
It's on a Liam.
He was like, how much HP can I get?
I need to be really healthy.
I think all you have to do when you restart is get back to Numa Numa River, which is what we're about to do. That's where we are right now. I legitimately think with being over-leveled, we could, like, do that in less than an hour. So I'm willing to do it if you guys are, so we can all get megas, because I think it would, like, walking around with a bunch of mega Digimon looks really cool, and you get better stats.
If it takes, like, next to no time, sure.
Sure, you're all right.
What was I gonna say to you? Does that mean we have to do more parkouring?
Yeah, because you have to parkour to get to... The parkour that we did last time is how you get to the Numa Numa River.
I'm so excited.
It's the same parkour every time, though.
I mean, clearly we were not good at it.
But anyways, it's completely up to you guys. We can play through the entire game just as these 4 rookies and finish it, or we can do what I just suggested to get all of the megas. I really do think that it would, like, because we're not going to try and do it until we get to, like, level 16. And when we're level 16, we're going to be these guys right here, we're going to be, like, 2-shotting them. We're already, like, 3 or 4-shotting them. So... Also, we're going to want to be around level 20 to do Undead Yard anyway, so it's just going to give us more experience and get us higher level.